And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show. Got a great one lined up. Telling you, I've got countries now, literal countries, hooking up everything. Like these countries are going to run their government offices, city, the military, everything's going to be on crypto. Now, crypto can do different things. Some of you that are brand new, crypto, yeah, there's cryptocurrencies where you buy shit, but crypto is a way to organize crypto, putting property records, putting people's houses, property records, cars on crypto, the blockchain. There's different cryptos, there's different use cases, okay? There's no one crypto that's number one. Each of these cryptos does different things, and together they work together. So there you have that. I talked to a couple brand new $500 people today. They got 3-month memberships. I won't mention names. One guy was some kind of he owns a landscaping company. We discussed some things. I kind of got a feel for what area we're going to talk next. I told him, give me a call in a few days or whatever it is. And he'll have another session and we'll dig deep into the cryptos that he has. And then he's considering the law firm and these different kinds of things. And he kind of knows it doesn't matter how much you buy, it's how much you get to keep. That's a big one. What if you get sued one day? You're at a bar, whatever it is, somebody knows, oh, that's that guy that won $50 million in crypto. Let's start a fight with him. They start some fight. If you have the Crypto Hulk law firm, that's your crypto you put into this LLC. It's not yours anymore. They could sue you for whatever. You could have $1 million house, $5 million car, Bugatti and shit. No one's taking none of your shit because it's not yours. The law firm has all these ways to ghost everything you have legally. Okay, the house you live in, you're a caretaker. You don't own that. The car you're driving in, you're the butler. Or you're the care. You got to drive a Porsche every now and then, right? These cars fall apart and break. You got to drive, keep the lubrication going in the car, get oil changes. That's how we're going to do this on Crypto Hulk. That's why I got Caleb Brown for custody, to protect our crypto. We want our custody in Caleb Brown, like 2,400 of the world's biggest banks and financial institutions, lending institutions. They all have fire blocks. That's Caleb Brown. We're in the same fucking plan as the biggest banks in the world. We got the law firm, because once you get rich, or even like right now, what if you get divorced? What if this? What if somebody, I don't know, the neighbor sues you for something, whatever. They try to come after your crypto. Oh, I don't have it. But you can go back and suck a dick because you ain't getting no shit, okay? That's how we got all of our stuff set up. That Porsche is not yours. That vacation trip you took that cost $30,000 last year, that was a business trip. Yes. For much needed R&R. That's how we're going to do it. These people are going to be so fucking mad they can't get your crypto. We're going to have it all locked up. All locked up. No one's going to be able to steal it. They can do all the... We'll protect it to where even if they try to do a deep fake, they still ain't getting it. We're going to work all these things out. Okay? I'm a trained driver. Oh my God. What I want you to do, if there's any questions about Caleb Brown or the law firm, just call them up. Look, I've got fun, helpful, intelligent, hardworking Australians ready to help us out. I've got, let's say, friendly lawyers that are ready to help you. You can call them up. They're not going to try to sell you no dumb shit. I already had talks with these people. They're super nice. Their job is to explain to you what they offer. If you don't like it, you don't like it. They're not trying to sell you none. It's not going to be like, come on, man, fork over the money. Dude, they don't fucking care. I bring them a lot of business. If they lose one, fine, fuck it. Crypto Hulk will bring us 30 more. So Call them up. Ask them, why should I have your service? Why can't I do something? Why can't I just call LegalZoom or do some shit like that? Okay, go ahead. You're not going to hurt their feelings. You're going to talk to a real lawyer who's talked to all these people before. You could ask all these people here. They're not going to try to do a hard sell and rip you off. And then every week, Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., they have what's called the Platinum Knowledge Room. It's a Zoom call. The lawyers, every hour, there's a different topic. Whatever you got a question in, listen, ask the lawyer, no charge. Okay, it's all worked in. You know how much a lawyer costs to talk to? Go to a law firm and say, hey, I need to talk to a lawyer. You're looking at least $200 for like maybe 15 minutes or something. Oh, yeah, $200-$300 for maybe 30 minutes or less. Like, oh, yeah. But when you hook up with a law firm, they work it into your package. It's called a Crypto Hulk package. They never had one of these before until Crypto Hulk called up the law firm and said, hey, I got a lot of people that need you guys to protect their money and their future. Can you look into what our needs are? They built a specific plan just for you guys, okay? And for me. Righty then. Let's take a look here. Mikey Gilbert, he's the first one that showed up. MRM 5402, Ben 1973, Brian Edwards, Blockchain Behemoth, and Robert B. I will be getting Robert B. Call me like tomorrow. Shoot me a text tomorrow. And then we'll wait. You got to coordinate. Shit, you don't have a phone or something. I'll send me a message on my social media like 3 or 4 different times tomorrow. And when I check my messages, I'll be like, oh shit. And I'll try to call you on Telegram or something. So download that Telegram, or you got like fucking X or something. Tell me the times, Pacific Standard Time for tomorrow that you're available. Pacific Standard Time, not your time, my time. My time. And then I will do my best to try to get a call in to say hello, to figure out what our game plan is. So you're on the radar, Robbie. You're going to get the Crypto Hulk hookup next 3 months. Smart decision. Okay. My name's Crypto Hulk, not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. I don't know anything about cryptocurrencies at all. I don't know anything about financial advice. I'm the worst person you could ever talk to get any kind of information about crypto or financial advice. What I do know is have a serious drug hookup: heroin, cocaine, methamphetamine, benzos, diazepam, hashish, LSD. I smoke it, inject all of them. I'll take 8 balls, 2 balls, 4 balls. No balls. Actually, no balls. Let's forget about the 8 balls. Gosh, I stay high 24/7. For the past 5.5 years of making this channel, I've not slept a night. All I do is inject and drive hardcore drugs into my system, including right now. Okay. Now that I got the dumb shit disclaimer out of the way, I'm legally... Oh, dang. Look at this right here. 1970 legend. He owns all the XDC. If the price of the XDC starts going up. But we got Romo. Welcome to this channel. You got a free membership. Romo. Then we got Crypto Van Life. Got a free membership by 1970 legend. Streets for Life. Got a free membership. Wong Johnson. Got a free membership in 1970 legend. Lunaga. Then Brendan Roy, 13, got a free membership. Zoe. So right now I'm running a $5 show. And then I have $10 shows. People ask, what's the difference? You just get more shows. Especially if I have a crypto I want to release early or something, that's on a $10 one. But a $5 show is still great. You're in. You can ask me questions right there. And it's good. You just don't get all the videos. But welcome to this channel. You'll probably want to upgrade after about a month. Well, maybe not. Some people get offended and leave, and that's fine. My show is for certain people, can only handle Not everybody can handle this program, all right, and that's fine. There's different channels for different people. This is how it goes. Zooey received the membership by 1970 legend Mary J. Oh, brilliant. Got a membership by 1970 legend John Wiley and Crypto Canuck. That guy's been on the channel, got to be 5 years now. Right on for that. Then we got the Mac Attack. Welcome to the 2024 Crypto Explosion level membership. Huh. And I think, oh, wait a second. Jeffrey Gaylord. Yes, I wrote your name on my list. Jeffrey, right there. I will need a phone number. Hey, Hulk, I sent you a message on X and Instagram regarding membership. Yeah, I'm waiting for you to send me a phone number, so go ahead and send it. You're on my list. The last one on the list, actually. I was like, I don't have a phone number for that guy. So I'm tracking there, buddy. Or just put your phone number out right here, and I'll write it down. Okay, enough of the bullshit. Let's get going. Let's get to work. Ripple. Okay, another, for the second time today, I'm letting everybody know something's going on, everybody, over the next 2-3 months. I'm seeing it. Look at this article right here. Here's an example. It's not my opinion. Watch this morning's show, and you'll hear Ripple talking about institutions and how they're getting clearance. I have another Ripple article today, second one today, about Ripple and institutions. Let's read this one. Something is brewing in the next 2 to 3 months. I've not seen no shit like this. Ripple expands institutional tools with hardware, security, and staking support. Ripple improved its institutional custody platform with the help of Securosis. Securosis almost sounds like a disease or something. That shit's kind of scary. I'm going to hold on a second here. Nobody go anywhere. Hold on a minute. Now you have a time to take some drugs or do something like that. All right, back to work. So Ripple has an institutional platform. We learned this morning, and David Schwartz said in some article that banks and institutions really haven't been getting in because of the liquidity problem. They can't trust the KYC and all these things. Ripple fixed that situation. That's over. Next situation, Ripple just improved its institutional custody platform with the help of Securosis, a company called Figment, and the Palisade acquisition. The updates let banks, here we go. This is all about the banks, everybody. Just what you and me wanted to hear. This is how we get rich. I want you to see what's happening. Institutions now are hooking up to Ripple. This is what we got. It's not going to be done tomorrow. So there's no price prediction. I'm not going to say XRP will be $1,000 tomorrow. I'd look like some fool's got a dick up his ass, okay, with white teeth. The updates let banks and custodians offer staking. Oh, man. Banks and custodians offer staking on networks such as Ethereum, Solana, while maintaining compliance checks. Oh, wow, Crypto Hulk. The biggest organizations and stuff are moving in. They want the same stuff we want. You get it? That's what's happening here. Ripple's setting up a playground for all the adults, all the institutions, all the banks. They're going to go to the Ripple house and have a party and have all kinds of crypto and staking and yield farming and tokenization, everything, everybody. Ripple's showing us right here. Tomorrow you're not rich, so don't worry. Don't hold your breath. Tomorrow you're not rich. I'm just showing you what's coming. I want you to be ready. That's why I got you guys this 3-month membership. We got time to talk. No one's in a rush. We can get this stuff set up because I want you to see what is forming right now. These institutions are now all plugging in and playing it, okay? Ripple is expanding beyond payments. Oh, because remember, all Ripple's been doing is working on some kind of payments, and the banks really haven't been able to dive into that. Now Ripple's getting into custody and treasury. All these big companies, everybody, some of these companies that got cash, they got 10 million in cash or something, right? They don't want to park their cash inside a Federal Reserve account. They only make like what, 4% a year or something. That ain't shit. What if these companies could park their $10 million into a DeFi where they can make 15% a year? Oh shit. You go from 4 to 15. Oh my God. This is what Ripple's doing, everybody. I'm just showing you. Not a big deal to some people. Unless they get a price increase, some people don't even hear this article. They don't even care. And these are the people that are going to get so destroyed. Because what do they focus on? Today, tomorrow. Today, tomorrow. It's all they focus on. Oh, Ripple hasn't got up price. It's only $1.50. Oh, shit, fuck it. Let's go on to something else. Let's look at Peppy Coin or Dickcoin or something. Ripple is expanding beyond payments into custody, treasury, and post-trade services to strengthen Ripple's position in the blockchain ecosystem. Ripple released a statement Monday, February 9th, that was yesterday, outlining its collaboration with a company called Securosys, a Swiss-based cybersecurity company. Oh my God. Now check this out. Ripple has something called Medico. They bought it from Gisek and DeVrent. It's a German company. They help banks with money, and Gisek and DeVrent has only been around like 150 years. Not a big deal. Gisek and DeVrent got Medico from a Swiss company. So the Swiss company made Medico, sold it to Gisek and DeVrent, Germans, who then sold it to Ripple. Now what do we got going on here? A Swiss company. Are we seeing some kind of pattern here? Oh, that's not good. Is it a telemarketer? Yep, they always want to give me a loan for $70,000. Stupid bastards. Here we have a Swiss-based cyber company called Securosys, and they're working with Ripple. So a Swiss company basically creates Ripple custody, which is Medico. A Swiss company then creates a cybersecurity firm, which Ripple's going to use. We're seeing a pattern here, aren't we? I'm not going to get into names. We're seeing, in my opinion, governmental, five rich family of the world, kind of let's get this done. That's what I'm seeing with this, okay? In response to this announcement, analysts asserted that the San Francisco-based fintech company, which is Ripple Move, will streamline banks and crypto custodians' efforts to provide custody services and staking without the complexity of managing their own validators. Ripple and the Securosys company, along with Figment and another one, Palisade, they're going to make it to where companies can just put their money in fucking Ripple and let it do its thing. They don't have to check this, do that, do that. No, that's just too much fucking work. They're not going to have to worry about getting a rug pulled, hacks, none of this stuff. That's where the Swiss security company, the Swiss government, security company comes into play. I want you to see all the wealth in the world, Switzerland, Davos. Are you seeing this? Now all of a sudden, wait a second, Crypto Hog. Yeah, wait a second. Davos is where all the richest people in the world meet once a year to determine the future of the entire world. So this security system that Ripple has, the Medico, Both of them are from Switzerland. You got it. Are you seeing a connection now? Ripple is not a company. It's the government and the 5 rich families trying to control everybody. Let's continue before I scare you too much. Moreover, Ripple acquired something called Palisade. Oh, look here. It's a French-regulated digital asset custodial and wallet. No, stop. Now the French are involved. I want you to see something. Ripple's first bank, German bank called Fedor, 2014-15. What happened in 2016? France took that bank and controlled it. Okay. Ripple has a ledger, the XRP Ledger Foundation. Last 2 years ago, France took over the XRP Ledger Foundation. What do we have right here? French. I have a question. I'm sorry, but isn't there a thing called Silicon Valley where everything comes out of? Yeah. Well, how the fuck is French mixed up in this? That's the French government, the old world power that the French Revolution, the French control of the world never quite ended. And you got 5 families of the world. This goes above my pay grade. I like my channel too much. I'm not going to talk about that. If you know what I mean? Okay, that's what I'm showing you what's going on. Like, I'm kind of being nonchalant about it, but you're seeing the emperors of the world getting the old French Empire, the Swiss. Remember World War II? Where'd all the gold and everything go? Way deep into the mines. All the money went into the mountains, these deep mines that the Swiss built for all the rich people in the world. They probably lived inside of these tunnels, okay? This is what's up. Ripple is doing the bidding. So you got Ripple bought a company called Palisade. It's a French regulated digital asset custody and wallet infrastructure provider, and the incorporation of Chainalysis compliance tools. So this company called Chainalysis, that's probably 3-letter agency. Chainalysis performs forensic investigations, meaning if you lose a crypto, Chainalysis finds out where it went, who stole it, and how to get it back. All of this Chainalysis is put into Palisade, which now Ripple has for all the world, all the banks and all the. Are you seeing all this connection stuff right here? It's kind of big. I want you to see what's going on here. I'm not going to get into this anymore, this conspiratorial discussion we're having, but it's not conspiracy if it's real. All right. Let me cherry pick this. I think I will kind of leave this article where it is. Figment, the company Figment that Ripple joined with, decided to improve its collaboration with cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase. So now we got Coinbase mixed in. Now, why is this important? Ripple, Figment are partners. Figment is now a partner with Coinbase. Coinbase is a partner on one side, JP Morgan, and on the other side, BlackRock. See where all this is going? Ripple is in there with the biggest of the big, everybody. Ripple is getting their technology, these new companies getting hooked up to Coinbase and BlackRock and doing the hokey pokey and turning themselves around. It's all coming together. You got the Palisade right here. Securitas, you got the Swiss. Ain't shit happen unless the Swiss are involved, okay? That is what I'm seeing in that article right there. Let me scroll down. I did a deep dive on this. Let me do a very quick recap and see if there's anything I need to relay to you. Well, I mean, with Ripple, you got Tranglo as a partner. So we got Malaysia hooked up, Neum, which is Southeast Asia, Modular, which is the United Kingdom, Centbee, which is Korea. You got a company called DXC Technologies. We went into that. That's some government shit right there. You got Wormhole mixed in with all of the Ripple. Yes, you do. Wormhole. They got that in Caleb and Brown. MoonPay. Okay, Bitso, that was a Ripple partner back in 2013-14 in Mexico. Bitso's been there from day one with Mexico. MoonPay, Carolyn Pham, she used to work at the Commodity Future Trading Commission. Carolyn Pham now works for MoonPay. These are all partners. Medico, Palisade, Securasys, these are all Ripple partners in here. What does Securasys do? Enhances safety of your custody platform. Figment handles staking of Ethereum and Solana. Palisade provides the wallet infrastructure and Chainalysis for legal compliance. This is getting real interesting, everybody. It is all coming together institution-wise. Ripple has 20 plus central banks as their partner, according to Grok. It lists some. I'm not going to list them. You've got universities all hooked up with Ripple. Real universities. SBI Holdings, MUFG Bank, Siam Commercial Bank in Thailand, Santander, Standard Chartered. Man, shit never ends. PNC, CIBC, Bank of America, Zand Bank, Riyadh Bank, Banco Rendimiento, BNY Mellon, America's oldest bank, American Express. Shit never ends. Securasys, Fignis, Palisades, Chainalysis, Hidden Roads mixed up in this. Rail is for stable coins. BNY Mellon. Are you hearing all these connections? Control Alt, they're for real estate tokenization. Ondo is working with them. MasterCard, are you seeing this? DXC Technology provides the Hogan Core banking integration. We learned about that the other day, the Hogan Core. Riyadh Bank, HSBC, Rand Bank, Tranglo, SBI, Santander, PNC, Bank of America, American Express, MUFG, Siam Commercial Bank, CIBC, Bitso, MoonPay, Wormhole, XRPL Foundation, Tenity, UC Berkeley College, one of the top 5 in the world, Axion, Opportunity Fund, Mercy Corp Ventures, Central Bank of Montenegro, and the Banco de la República for Colombia. After I read off all that, are you now seeing global? I'm seeing global. Are we seeing institutions? Yep. We're seeing banks? Yep. We're seeing central banks? Yep. We've got big companies providing millions and billions of investment. Ripple's worth like 50 billion. When I first started, Ripple was like 2 or 4 billion. Now it's worth 50 billion. I'm showing you right here. Ripple's getting real close to letting everything rip. I don't know when that date is. It's not tomorrow. It's not next month. What I'm showing you here is now is the time while everything is cheap. Get in. Get in with the Crypto Hulk 3-month plan. Something massive is going to happen in 2 to 3 months. I've already shown you the government people. This is not my opinion. I showed you government people telling you. It's not what I fucking say. Watch the morning show. You'll see all the evidence right there. It's not me saying something in 2 to 3 months. It's them telling us, and I'm just reporting that. Bill, thank you very much. Tax-free donation. Oh, wait, we got Wayne Crypto. Uh-oh. Thank you very much for that tax-free donation. That is massively important to this channel. I appreciate it. Let me tell you something. I was telling a $500 member that just joined for 3 months. We were talking a year ago, maybe 13 months ago, before I moved to Reno, my viewership, 900,000 hits per month. Now, 40,000. 95% wipeout in Crypto Hulk traffic, okay? That's fine. I'm still going to be here giving YouTube double middle fingers and tell them to F off with the most fucked up platform on the planet. I'm still here. I'll keep making videos if I got 3 people watch. I'm just here in spite of YT don't want no right-wing guy like me talk about crypto. They can go fuck themselves, okay? I am here for 5.5 years. They've been fucking with the channel 5.5 years. I told them, yeah, my viewership's down from 900,000 a month to 40,000. Yes. So I'll appreciate every single membership, every single dollar. They kind of tried to wipe me out financially. I'm not leaving. They can go suck dicks like they do normally. They don't actually work at YT. They suck each other's dicks up there. Just thought I'd let you know. Now, Wayne Crypto missed a few episodes, and I was a little tardy. So here is my tax-free catch-up. Very nice. Appreciate that. So by me giving you information like this, they jam the channel up. So if you like this kind of programming and information, please support this channel any way you can. Other channels, you know, they won't say certain things or come up because it's going to affect their viewership. I'm going to say whatever the fuck I have to, and I'm going to trust that people love this channel, join it, keep it going, because otherwise they're going to try to like just shut this channel off completely. All right. Rob, Bob, Bobby. Hey, quit stealing my lines. Next, we are right at the 30-minute mark, halfway done. Here's a little article here. Let's do a copy and a paste. Let's see. Yeah, FYT. I heard that. Stephen Morris rookie numbers. The French have more data centers and AI than the USA. That tells you something right there. How is that? There is something going on that is not right. Cayman Islands, the tiny little country, the Cayman Islands, where all the, if you want to set up an LLC and do it all secret and kind of like illegal or whatever, that's where you go to the Cayman Islands. That's where all these business people do. Set up all these phony corporations. All the government people do this. The Cayman Islands government has published 3 legislative bills to confirm a framework for tokenized investment fund structures in the jurisdiction in an effort to provide regulatory clarity for funds, professionals, and investors. Now, I want you to see something. The Cayman Islands is within the purview of the United States, kind of like control, where we kind of like let them kind of do some shit, okay? Now, I want you to see something here. Here's the giveaway. I want you to see this. Here's the giveaway. We all have to kind of have the same crypto laws and rules, okay? You can't have one government call a security a crypto or a commodity, a utility coin. I want you to pay attention. What I'm going to try to do is when the Cayman Islands rolls out their crypto regs, I want someone to let me know, or because I'm going to examine their crypto regs. We'll do a show on it. Because I want to tell you why. Because what they do, there's a very, very strong likelihood we're going to do. So what you see them do, you can prepare ahead of time. Like, look, this is probably coming to America. Maybe, not always. Some of these governments are really communist, like Canada. The Canadian president, I think, was going over to China to be a fluffer boy to Wei Ping or whatever his name is. Kind of, I'm not going to do it, but you know what I'm saying? Kind of get a little stiffy on the chubby. So Canada's already wanting to go over there and to be eunuchs, cut off their wee-wees and call their name Sarah and serve Xi Jinping or whatever his fucking name is. So let's watch what happens with the Cayman Islands, because this might be happening over here. I want to know. I want to look at their crypto laws and stuff. I'll examine it. I'll do a deep dive on it. It's called the Mutual Funds. It's an amendment bill, the 2026 Private Funds Bill, the Virtual Asset Bill, are expected to be presented in Parliament next month. Are you seeing something? Because I already told you already. That's why these people will be getting these memberships. In the next 2 to 3 months, I'm seeing stuff. What we're seeing right here, Cayman Islands next month is probably going to have crypto laws come out. And I don't know if it'll pass, but like there's something going on over the next 2 to 3 months. I'm seeing something starting to take shape, okay? I don't know what, but I had to show you this right here. These legislative enhancements demonstrate the Cayman Islands' commitment to remaining at the forefront of. Are you hearing this? Why is the United States? Look, see, here's how you know the bullshit meter's got to go off. The United States, we got the top colleges in the world, Silicon Valley, and all this. Now, here's what the Cayman Islands says: they're going to have these bills because they are legislative enhancements, and these bills demonstrate the Cayman Islands' commitment to remaining at the forefront. What? They're saying they're committed to staying at the front of the financial world. That little dinky island? I just want you to see this. This is very amazing how they're talking like this. They want to remain at the forefront. Let me get this right, because at the forefront of global financial services innovation. They want to hold on to the title. They think they're the title of financial innovation. They're at the forefront, at the front. I'm like, what? And if this is true, we need to look at this law, because that's what's going to happen over here. Okay, that's how we do this sometimes. We're like, oh, the Cayman Islands, which is in the United, like if this was somewhere else around the world, no, I probably wouldn't pay attention. But this is in the United States zone. This might have the blessing of the USA. Now, sometimes the Cayman Islands will do things or allow things because American Congress people and businesses set up LLCs and trusts and God knows what in these little offshore countries, because they can get away with shit that would be illegal in the United States. So that's why I'd have to look at this bill and see, what do they call this? What do they call that? What is staking? What are the people of the Cayman Islands allowed to stake? What are the people not allowed to stake? So let's pay close attention as this transpires next month. Okay, it's expected to be in Parliament next month. Maybe it times up right when Trump, because the Commodity Future Trading Commission of the United States said over the next 2 to 3 months, Trump's going to have a bill. Now look right here. In the next 1 to 2 months, they're probably going to have a bill. What a coincidence, Crypto Hulk. This is what I'm telling you. Watch, get ready. Something's getting ready to bust a move. I'm going to click out of that article right there. Let me check my deep dive here real quick. Services. Caymanian. Okay. This guy is like a real crypto experienced, friendly financial guy in the Cayman Islands. He was put there to, You can't just have anybody. No, this guy was groomed, he was taught, and he was placed in that position to lead that country. Somebody in America hooked this dude up. I'm not trying to name names, or I'm not even trying to investigate this, because that's going to get me in trouble. So, what do we, oh, shit. Oh, shit. So what do we got here? What is the framework? What framework is the Cayman Islands using? BlackRock's BUIDL. So that includes Zondo, and that includes Axelar, and that includes Ripple. Oh, shit. We got Apollo and Securitize. They're mixed up with the government here to help them. I could deep dive both of these. I don't have time, but I think we all kind of know where this is coming from. If I really deep dive, I can figure out all this shit, but I'm not doing that. I want you to see over the next 1, 2, 3 months, I'm going to name a couple crypto names like I have. You can kind of see where this is going. We're at the government levels, everybody. We're not down at people like you and me. Don't be discouraged. Now it's time to buy your crypto. Get a loan. I've been talking to these people that just joined up for the 3-month Crypto Hulk $500 membership. They're getting loans because they realize this is starting to get real. When you got banks hooking up and they're telling you, it's a lot of times these banks will hook up and go, they're telling us what's going to happen. That's, I mean, they're trying to, it's like a soft opening. If you have a restaurant, I went to this restaurant like a month ago, a Filipino restaurant in Reno, and it was open, but there was like really no advertisement and shit. So they wanted to get customers in, see if they liked the food, was the price too. That's what's going on here. Okay. You got banks, governments that they're having a soft opening for crypto. They're telling, but they're not announcing it. Hey, everybody, we're doing this. No, it's kind of little on the, it's not a secret, but they're not advertising it. That's what's happening right here. Cayman Islands. I'm just looking to see any kind of crypto connections. I named off some already. Cayman Islands Monetary Authority. Maples Group. There's something called the Maples Group. If I had time, I'd deep dive them and see who they're connected to. Securitize and BlackRock, crypto.com. Okay. All right. That is the Cayman Islands. Let me check the comment page. We're at 41 minutes. We got Go. Ripple. We got a Ripple cheerleader right here. Thank you very much. I appreciate tax-free donation. Thank you, YT, for destroying this channel viewership-wise. Thank you, YT, for taking 900,000 hits a month to 40,000. I appreciate it. You've done a great job, YT, but I'm not leaving, so you can go fuck yourself. I'm going to be on this channel. Let me take a quick pause. Now it's time to go snort some heroin cocaine, or go inject some black tar, whatever you guys do. With you in just a minute. Okay. We got Dante Fuentes. And that's 89.25. All right, Dante, everybody who joined up, I'm going to take a quick pause. We're going to go to my Instagram. That's one way you can get a hold of me. Let me get my Instagram address. Hold on a sec. Okay. It's at the Crypto Hulk 2025. So Instagram, it's at lowercase the Crypto Hulk 2025. And then on X, let me copy paste and paste. Right there. Okay, that's how you get a hold of me. Let's try to link up in the next couple days. I got a few people I got to we'll coordinate. Get in touch with me. Give me your phone number and shit. Show me screenshots of your account that you paid and this and that, because somebody's going to try to become you and get a free membership. And it only lasts about an hour or one day, and then I'll find out it's fake. So show me the information. If you can't prove to me, I'll just ask you to send me more, but make sure it's good. Go to your account, show your screen name on YouTube, Crypto Hulk, $500, the date, and stuff, don't do a screenshot of, if I can see it, don't send me it. If I can see your page on my own, don't send me it because I can do it on your own. I want you to show me shit that I can't find on my own about your account, okay? YSN, thank you very much. Says, go Ripple. It's like I've got a Ripple cheerleader right here. Go Ripple. Zoltar and Chucky's OF pictures. There's Dante. Okay. Bill, thank you very much. Bill, appreciate that. Tax-free Wayne Crypto. Okay, we got that one done. All right, where we got 15 minutes left. Crypto Hulk Show. Bermuda. I'm just going to show you this article. I'm not going to deep dive it at all. We just got done talking about the Cayman Islands, didn't we? Going all crypto. They want to be at the forefront, right? The forefront. Yes, some little tiny country with all these coconut trees, and they're doing big things, all right? That's how you know the bullshit. That's straight up bullshit, okay? Bermuda. This article is dated January 19th, so maybe a month ago, maybe. Here we go. Same fucking thing. The government of Bermuda. So these are, I guess, near each other. Cayman Islands, they might be 500 or 1,000 miles apart, but same part in the world. The Gulf of America. Sorry, Mexico. The government of Bermuda announces plans to be the world's first fully on-chain national economy. They're doing it with help with Circle and Coinbase, everybody. This is so massive right here. So now we got the Cayman Islands, but then the government of Bermuda wants to be the first one in the whole world. Of course, it's not America. It's not Germany. Remember I told you all the slow pokes and shit? They're getting all the slow pokes hooked up. The government slow pokes. Government's first. Get all the banks. Get the medium-sized banks. Get the small banks. Then you get the credit unions. And then you and me. That's how this works. That's the end of that article. There, I told you it was an easy deep dive. Let me look. Where are we at? Okay, earlier from today, we talked about Swift. What Swift's doing? They're releasing. Swift is going to have a soft crypto release and then a hard crypto release in November. Okay. Let's see what the DTCC says. What is the Depository Trust Clearing Corporation? They clear all the derivatives exchanges in the world at $4 quadrillion a year. Not a big deal for some of you. If the price doesn't go up for some of you, nothing's a big deal. Okay. The DTCC plans to launch. Here we go. Just like Swift. They're doing the same. I want you to see something, everybody. Look, something's coming. I'm trying to warn you. I'm trying to get you all ready financially, mentally, and having a plan. Remember, Swift is going to come out somewhere the first half of the year, maybe in 1 to 2, 3 months from now, somewhere in there. March, April. Swift's going to come out March, April-ish with a MVP, minimum viable product. Swift's going to release Linnea and have the ISO 2002. It's going to, but then at the later part of the year, it's going to be mandatory. They've got to use ISOs. Linnea comes into play. I'm telling you, everybody, this gets so amazing this year. And all of it's starting to get set up in the next 2 to 3 months, okay? Like it's all starting. They're telling you. That's the thing. They're telling you. Some people are like, well, the price ain't going up, Crypto Hulk. And I'm like, wow, are you that fucking stupid? Did you really believe the price of XRP was going to be $1,000 January 1st? Yeah, Crypto Hulk, I believe in that shit. And there's just some reason it didn't happen. Wow. I knew it. I knew you fucking believe that dumb shit. What we got here. Now, the DTCC, they're telling you they're doing the same thing as Swift. Watch. Same fucking thing. They control $4 quadrillion worth of clearing every year. The DTCC plans to launch its same thing as Swift, minimum viable product for tokenizing. Now, who's tokenizing for the DTCC? That's the Canton coin that Caleb Brown has. Get it at Caleb Brown. Canton. They're telling you right here. I'll show you later. I mean, this I can't do anymore. When they tell you, but then you have the dumb people. But the prices aren't going up, Crypto Hulk. Hold on a second. Let me pull that dick out of my ass so I can think better. Because it's causing the blood circulation in my brain to go dead. The DTCC is doing the same fucking thing as Swift. They're having a minimum viable product. They're going to be tokenizing $4 quadrillion per year on the Canton network. They're going to custody U.S. treasuries. And it says right here, on the Canton network. Oh, shit. In a controlled production environment during April, May, or June, this thing is going to soft release, okay? It's going to be a soft release with Canton Network. What do you think is going to happen to Canton Network around April, May, or June? Oh, I don't know, Crypto Hulk. It's probably going to go down. It might. You never know these things. Now, what's going to happen is they're going to expand this to the second half of 2026, just like Swift. They released a little bit in the beginning, and then the DTCC is doing the same thing. They're going to let it rip later in the second half of 20. I bet you at the same time as Swift does. The DTC, because remember, how does the DTC, Swift's got to go first. Then the DTCC has to go after. Swift provides the payment. You can't have the DTCC go all crypto. How are they going to get paid? With the old school Swift shit? No, that ain't going to work. Where they wait 2 days for a payment or something, that shit ain't going to work. Swift's got to get ripping first. Then the DTCC can get right behind him and hang on. That's how this goes. Here's your evidence. DTCC, Canton Network. Is the crypto going up tonight? No, it's not. Okay? Get that thinking out of your head. That's why you're going to be fucking broke and you're going to miss it. All you dumbasses want these price predictions from all these scam artists. That's so fucking stupid. That's so embarrassing. All right. There's your evidence there. It says DTCC, and it talks about custody on the Canton network. It tells you right there. What do the smart people do? They watch Crypto Hulk Show. They see real world events going to happen this year. One of them is going to happen with Swift and DTCC. It's going to happen in 2 to 3 months, just like I've been telling you. Then later in the year, October, November, Swift and DTCC are going to let it rip. Are you going to be ready? Or are you going to be sitting there with your thumb up your ass watching price prediction crypto videos from somebody else, not me? And then when these cryptos rip in price, you're like, oh shit, Canton coin's $1 now. I fucked up. I should have watched. I should have done this. I could have done that. And that's why you're in a fucked up position right now. Because the way you live your life, you won't do shit until you see it happen. What do? I make shit happen in my life. I don't wait for everything to be safe. And you know what I do? I go out and I just fucking charge at it. I jump and I grow wings on the way down. That's how I do it. All righty. But Crypto Hulk, the big horse tooth jackass, said we would be rich by now. It's sad, isn't it? Like, people really believe that motherfucker. I'm like, dude, are you serious? How are you an adult and you believe that dumb shit? Like, come on now. I want another prediction. If I give you a super chat of $200, can I suck your dick for a prediction on the price? I'm like, would you stop that? Now, you're not allowed to transfer. I don't believe you can't transfer Canton. If it's on one place, you can't send it to another. I could be wrong, but some exchanges don't allow you to move it around. So just get it at Caleb Brown. pay him $5,000 to attend dinner. You know what's so sad? Like, you're getting, instead of $1,500 what I normally charge, I know some shit's going to happen in the next few months. I want you prepared. Instead of the $1,500, let's just do $500. You don't need to go to dinner with me for $5,000, sit at a table. That's so fucking stupid. I'd rather have you for the next 3 months have access. Cryptoholic, what do I do with this? Cryptoholic, I need some help with that. That's what I want. I want you to spend $500, not $5,000. And then for the next 3 months, while all this government shit, bank stuff get going, I want you to have a good plan. Just like everybody else. We'll figure out, do you have enough crypto? Let's figure out a way to get you funded. There's all kinds of creative ways. Ron says something that's true. Hulk, only the dumb follow the dumb. You know, that's true. After 2 failed predictions, these people are like, what? But he's still got more credibility than you. I'm like, come on, dude. Are you serious? Just shut up with all that. That sounds so embarrassing when you leave a comment on my page like that, kind of dumb shit. Like, I'm not doing no price prediction. That's so, like, I'm not trying to manipulate you. What I'm trying to do is this. I'll bring you facts that you can see on your own. And then we talk on the phone and you can see everything that's going on. There's no hocus pocus. You don't have to give your crypto to me and sign a non-disclosure agreement. None of that dumb shit. My lawyers are $2,000 cheaper than these other fucking dumbasses. Okay, ours is $2,000 cheaper. We have a great law firm. I got all my shit hooked up with them. Everything. I'm fucking broke right now on paper, okay? I'm so grateful that I got the Caleb Brown and the Crypto Hulk lawyer, and you guys got it too. I'm fine, man. I'm set. I mean, think about it. We got a great custody provider with his Fireblocks, Caleb Brown, and we got a badass law firm that's all over the whole country, a big old network of lawyers protecting us. I love this shit. Then I got you guys, and we're in a good position. I know I got myself to do research. I trust my research. I spent a lot of fucking time on this channel locating stuff, showing you what the trend is. What do we see in Crypto Hulk? This is what we're seeing. I broke it down to you this morning and today. I gave you articles. You can look at the articles and see which cryptos are they using. It's not my fucking opinion. When is all this going to happen? I gave you the article this morning. I mean, I can't really give you my Grok. I already deleted it, but Grok saying it'll happen about the same time. April, May, and then October, November. Those are the 2 for both of those agencies. So how much Canton coin? I mean, it just depends on how much money you got. I can't, those are numbers I can't give. If we're on the phone, I could ask you personal questions and we can come out with stuff. And I have to know how much other crypto. There's a lot of shit involved in that. That's like a 5-minute answer right there. 5 to 10 minutes. We'd have to sit down and really discuss shit. And that's what we do. You got 3 months as a membership. We got time to sit down. Each session will be shorter, about 30 minutes or less. But we're not going to sit there for 3, 4, 5 hours a day talking about shit. That's not going to happen. But we'll sit down, targeted sessions, and in less than 30 minutes each time, figure out what are we going to do. We're not taking all your whole crypto. We're going to take a targeted view. And each time, get right to work on shit, done. Do this homework, call me back in like 3 days or something. Work on some shit real quick, get your homework done. So that's kind of like what we do. Okay, I transferred from my Canton to Caleb Brown 2 months ago from Kraken. Okay, so I guess Kraken lets you do it. But for those of you that already have Caleb Brown, congrats. All right. I think some people are saying certain Caleb Brown XDC. I guess it doesn't recognize the Caleb Brown XDC address. That's why it's important to really buy your shit from Caleb Brown, because they can't always transfer stuff. So, I mean, it's up to you. Buy wherever you want, but it's just simpler if you just buy it from Kalen Brown and then it's already right in there. But I understand some people just got Kalen Brown. Now they're trying to get their shit over. Maybe turn your XDC into XRP, and then when you get to Kalen Brown, flip it. You know, I don't know. But what I do know is we're at 59 minutes, and now we're at 1 hour. This show is over. I'm going to turn it over to a lower level of membership. Congratulations for investing in yourself. I'm going to right now, work on tomorrow morning's show. I'm pretty positive I can get one put together, and I'll see you then.